What's up, everyone? Welcome back. The garage is empty right now, but it's not about to be. We teased in a previous video of two yellow and black XMRs, and although they're not ours, they're here to be built. So we're going to take you along on the journey. We got Sherry and Scott out there pulling them over here now. I'll get this garage door opened. We'll get them over here, and then I'll fill you in on what we're doing. Woo! Is that your new ride?
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's a little dusty in here. I was sweeping all that out before you guys come over. So as you can see, there's a huge pile of parts. And these are getting full builds. We're gonna do full cages, XO, front and rears, bumpers, tires, halos, RCVs, trailing arms, 4-point harnesses. You name it, it's getting it. Halo 30 diff, Halo 30 diff, 4-point harnesses, cage stuff, bungs, harnesses, trailing arms, right there. Full build. These are 2018 Can-Am X3s, XMRs. These are the turbo Rs, right?
Yes.
172 horsepower. Yeah, we're tuning them. They're getting a WS 200 tune, so 200 wheel horsepower. 35-inch Zillas, which they have 35-inch Super Swampers on them now. These babies are, those things are heavy.
Tires.
I got a set of Zillas here that are taller than me. 35, 10, 15s composition. I think the 35s only come in stickies. We have some Shock Therapy limit straps coming. All new diff and axles. It's getting the works. It's getting everything. And they are basically brand new machines. They're 18s, but I think they have under 200 miles on them. And they're his and hers. That's for husband and wife, which is pretty cool. Let's see. 39.6 hours, 204 miles. Amazing. So we're really gonna wake this up with a Whelen soon. That's what we run, and they're amazing. I think we're gonna get started. We're gonna probably do the trailing arms first, and as we get through some parts, we're waiting on the tubing to do the cages. You guys have seen us do trailing arms. You've seen us do some diff stuff, and we've done a regular cage, but what we haven't done on camera yet is an XO cage, front and rear bumpers. So we really want to bring you along on that process of building full cages for these. They are going to look amazing. I think we might cut these off, tie into this bumper that's already here. It's going to be our style cage. It's going to be like mine. It's nice and rolled. You really got to jack them up with the 35s on there.
I got maxed up with 2.
Is it? Are they off the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got totally jacked.
Is that what we're tackling first, the trailing arms?
Yeah, I think we're gonna switch out these 2 tires
Okay.
and do the trailing arms.
We're gonna put the Zillows on them.
Yep. And
Bead locks.
I think we'll do the front, and then I think we'll cut off the cage.
Oh, we're cutting the cage off today too.
Yeah.
Oh, we got stuff happening.
Yeah.
This is gonna be awesome. The couple that brought this up to us spared no expense. We're happy to do the job for them. We've done work for other people before. We don't really film it as much just because obviously the riding videos are what do the best on YouTube for us. Although we do like to add in the garage videos every now and again because I know people enjoy them and I enjoy working on them. So, but we've built other cages for other people. We do pretty much anything to do with side by sides. We enjoy it all. But so I guess Sherry said the plan is pull these off, get some Zillas put on these. These are bead locks, so they shouldn't be too hard. We're gonna get some high clearance trailing arms on for them. We'll get those unboxed and brought over here. And once we're done with this one, we're gonna do the same thing to that one. What are you doing? Candy canes. All right. Well, we're gonna take a break here. I'm gonna get a candy cane myself. We'll get some parts unboxed, and then we'll take you along on this build. It's gonna be 2 builds, and it's gonna be over the next couple weeks because it's a long process building EXO cages and doing front to back builds. So this video is gonna be split up through many days, probably 3 or 4 weeks. I think we plan on having these here. So. We're not going to film every nut and bolt build, but we'll take you along. Our main focus is showing you guys the cage, but we'll take you along on everything, show you bits and pieces of the entire build. So that's really exciting. All right, sounds like they're getting stuff unboxed, so we'll be right back. That's the same one you run, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it comes with the new
sway bar length. Yeah, it comes with a new length. So we opted for the Super ATV high clearance trailing arms for the 72-inch model. It's the same thing Scott runs. Lifetime warranty. You've never had any issues with yours? No. I run the 64-inch model, and I've never had any issues with mine. Lifetime warranty, and it looks like they actually beefed them up because this wasn't on the older models. It's not on mine, and it's not on yours.
It's open here.
Yeah.
This piece here isn't there.
Yeah, so they've added this, I'm assuming for strength, and they gusseted it.
Yeah, it probably keeps these from flexing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is yours as boxed as this?
I don't know.
I can't remember if it is or not, but I know there's a lot of gusseting. There's plates. There's a gusset down here. I mean, I feel like they're
for the money.
For Super ATV, they're well built.
Yeah, for the money and the warranty.
Yep.
I don't think they can be beat. There are obviously better trailing arms out there, but for the money, you can't beat these.
No. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna get these off, get that stuff unbolted. We're gonna get that bolted on, and we usually say we're gonna mount the Zillas too.
Might as well while we have those 2
And Scott has Bead Buster XB 455.
Yeah, baby.
Powerful and quick. Unseats stubborn tire beads from the rim. That's a pretty handy tool.
It works really good.
Maybe we'll show you guys how that works. All right, stuff's starting to happen. Stuff's starting to come together here. Got the 72-inch Super ATV high clearance trailing arms will gain them some ground clearance. Tool just fell apart. We got these covers taken off. We have to come through here and cut that off. If you watched mine and Sherry's video. Now we're uncovering the front.
The filler?
Got the this plastic off. Yeah. The this will pull through the hose.
Is it ready to come off, Jesse?
As long as everything else up here is taken off. We got this side fender off over here to uncover this so we can zip that off. We have these loose. So stuff's starting to happen. We're gonna start trying to get this cage cut off. Our pile of parts, the collection over there, but this is what's coming up next. We're gonna get these off. Maybe if some other parts come in, we'll flip-flop back and forth. We have the Halo diffs sitting over there in the box, but the RCV axles are back ordered, I think 1 to 2 weeks. So we'll wait for those to come in. We'll put the Halo diffs in. We'll show you some of that. Waiting on the tubing to come in, but while we're waiting on that, we're gonna start prepping this one. And that fender come off?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Stanky.
I don't want to make any flammable explosions in here.
No. Definitely not.
Okay. So we'll have to drill these out. The rivets.
And we
then
just kind of folded that up, right?
Yeah, we can actually pull this out. There's 2 T30s under there, and then a couple of rivets, and this whole piece will pull out. We'll get on that now. Okay.
Gonna get some.
That baby was on a little bit of a bind.
A little bit.
That one's free. This one is also free. I started the other side with a grinder 045 wheel to get in there and get Scott kind of a line that he can follow with the grinder. You got half of a cut here and a half of a cut there, and then we'll be able to pull this off, and then we'll have to unbolt these, and it should be cageless.
Yes. All right. This will work now. We ready?
Yep.
I ran to that. I got real scared, and then I don't know. I must have hit the walk button.
Runaway sawzall.
There it is, guys.
It's loose. It's ready to pull.
Can't turn back now.
Now you say call it quits. See if he's all right taking it the way it is.
Yeah. What the hell?
Cage is cut off. I'll get all this ground up with a soft wheel. Clean it off. We have the bungs. Let's grab the bungs and the plates there. Those are the A pillar. These are the A pillar plates. These are the B pillar. And those are the bungs to connect the front and the rears to the cage. Those are pretty snazzy.
They are nice. I like these ones.
Yeah, me too.
These are my favorite ones so far.
Yeah, they're heavy.
Yes.
They're heavy duty.
I like how they're bolted.
Yeah, easy removal too, because we
Yep.
saw some here that like locked in place, and that would be to get the left and the right unlocked at the same time would be a
Right, with
a
these,
pain.
I mean, the nuts are already stuck in there, so all you have to do is unscrew it right there, pop them both off, and
That's pretty
you can
slick.
slide that apart any direction you want to go.
Yeah, we're probably gonna put a few in the front so he can access the front. So so you don't have to remove the entire cage front to back to be able to service the front. And we'll do the same in the back. We'll put some bungs in here somewhere so the bumper is removable, and then probably both left and right sides separate in case you need to get to one side or the other up on front. But it's come along, not bad for day one. Although we still have another full machine sitting out there. It needs the same thing done to it. All
I
right.
mean, honestly, tires and tune and diff, and
Yeah.
it's getting there.
Yeah, the biggest process is going to be the cage.
Yeah.
That's what's probably going to take a little bit. Everything else is pretty straightforward. Tell you what, those trailing arms look pretty slick on there.
They look good. That black looks really good against the yellow.
We're going to get his Zillows mounted. We're going to get different rims. He's going to keep these tires on these rims, and I think we're going to go maybe a System 3 wheel. Not really sure. We're gonna look through some wheels to see what looks best on this machine. We're gonna stick with bead locks, and we're gonna get those. We get those ordered in, and then get the Zillows mounted, and then we'll throw them on here. But we started taking it apart and threw a Sherry spare on there for now to get us through. But we'll get the wheels in here in a couple days. We'll get the Zillows mounted on them. Get the cage cleaned up. Hopefully get the tubing within the next few days. And then we can start putting stuff back together. It's coming along. We'll catch up with you guys here in the next clip. Yeah, we're good. What is up? So we're back. This is a week later from the previous clip that you guys saw. Not much has happened yet. Although we did get the wheels for the Zillows. This is what was on it. We got MSA with 15-inch MSAs with Super Swampers. And we opted for some System 3 SB4 beadlock wheels. Babies are looking sharp on there. 35-inch sticky Zillas.
Show them how much taller.
Oh yeah, so that is a 35-inch Swamper or Super Swamper Bogger, 15-inch wheel versus a 35-inch Zilla. Now we measured the Zilla with a level, and it was 34 7/8. So a 15-inch wheel. It's a true 35.
Yep, true to size.
That's true 35. I don't know. I'm assuming that these are fairly brand new because it only has 200 miles on the machine.
Yeah, he said he put them on before he left the.
So I'm going to assume that those are like 34-inch because these stick up well past that, and these have 10 psi of air in them right now. That's what we're getting ready to do now. We're going to jack this up. We're going to swap these wheels out real quick. We're going to get a look, see what it looks like with the. Let's just take a minute here to appreciate these wheels. They are snazzy. They're a 4.3 offset, so it'll give them a little bit wider than stock stance. Sherry's cleaning boxes.
I just recruited Cooper to come out and burn them all.
Did you?
Yeah, I called him. I was like,
Here, let me
"Hey."
see that box real quick before you go. I'll show everybody what the wheel is. It's a 15x7, 4x137 bolt pattern, 4.3 plus 15 millimeter SB4 matte black beadlock. System 3.
Alpha Power.
You can pick them up at Alpha Power Sports. We have 4 more that are going on those 4 for that X3 out there. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to swap these out, and then we're going to come back. We're going to clean the cage because we got all of the steel tubing and the roofs. Oh yeah, 120 wall, 120, 120, 120, 95. So the 95 wall is going to be the front and rear bumpers. It's not as important to have thicker steel in the front and the rear, just because that's, you know, that's protecting the plastic. Basically, I just got dripped on. The part that's over you and your passenger's head is 120 wall, and that's what really matters. We're going to 95 just to save a little bit of weight, and really it's just to protect this stuff. So that's what we went with. Went with 120 for overhead. You can see that thickness there, and 95 for the front and rear. Still pretty thick. I think I might make a drive shaft out of the 95 or the 120. We'll see.
He's here to save the day.
You're gonna pee the bed.
Gonna burn all of our cardboard.
Let me know. So we've gotten mixed comments on the pee in the bed if you play with fire.
Yeah.
I was always raised by if you play with fire, you pee the bed. But I've talked to a lot of people who've never heard that. So I don't know if that's just a me thing. Let me know in the comments. We got a lot of boxes. Oh, where are the axles at, Scott? They're still in the truck. Okay. We got the RCV axles. I gotta show you that. That's exciting. Don't mind the dirty truck. Kids have this thing filthy. There you go. Halo 30. Halo 30 axles. There's a left and a right to them. Different stubs. So we got the Halo 30, the Halo 30 axles. Trailing arms. Yeah, so we're going to swap tires. Probably start on the cage. And we'll bring you back with that. Dude, what?
You didn't even bring in any metal.
No, I'm doing a quick walkthrough of the new wheels on the Can-Am. How they look on the machine. I like them. What did we say it was? 75.5 inches wide up here.
I think so, yeah.
With the 4.3 72-inch machine sitting at 75.5 inches wide. The rear's a little bit wider. Yeah, I just love the way these Zillas look on machines. We got some pipes made and getting ready to put some tacks on them. Got these parts here coped, and these are at 6 inches. So this cage sits about 2 inches taller than mine. Getting ready to put some tacks on it now. We're getting everything lined up, but I wanted to get the camera out and show you the progress. Where's the cover for this? Oh, it was right in front of my face. I was looking right at it. This cover will go on right in this area, so that puts that right in the center like that. And I think you guys have seen a few times of us at this point, but once we get these tacked, we're going to get the crossbars tacked, and then the middle radius one, and then we're going to work on the intrusion bars. So we'll probably fast forward through the next couple clips, and then we'll get to the good stuff, the front and the rear bumpers, which is what you guys haven't seen us build yet on camera. So that'll be interesting to show you guys that. We'll take you through that process. And so we're gonna get these tacked, gonna get everything else tacked on this cage, and then before we take it off and weld it, we're gonna build the front and rear, and then we'll separate everything from that point and go from there. change of pace from the last clip you saw. We're taking a break from working on the cage. This is the day after what you saw in the last clip. Scott headed home for the weekend, so we're going to wait for him to come back to tackle some more of the cage. That way he's involved with it and he's able to help with that. But for now, we're going to install some Whelen tunes. This is the mount for the dyno jet. If you guys have seen the inside of my cab, you'll see me have one of these, and this is the bracket that goes right here. And then that other part bolts here, and right here is where your tune goes with the display. We have two tunes because, as you know, we have 2 machines. But let me show you how. Open that up, and pull that stuff out of there. We have an installation guide. So this is a 2018 Can-Am X3 XMR Turbo R. As you can see, 2017 to 22 Turbo R. So we're good on that. There's the PV3 display right here. Dyno Jet, Power Vision. You have your power cord that goes to the ECM, which 2019 and up, I believe they're under the middle console where the whatchamacallits are.
Switches?
No, the fuse box. Jeez, I'm drawing a blank. The fuse box is under here. 17 and 18s are under the glove box.
Ooh.
So this goes into your computer, and from what I understand is when me and Sherry did our tunes, we actually plugged this in to the machine, turned it on, and we downloaded the text file, emailed him the text file, and then he emailed us back a tune. But I believe they come pre-programmed now to where it's just plug and play, but we're about to find out, so we'll take you along for that ride. But you get some stickers, alcohol wipe. We're going to adjust the wastegate crack pressure, and we did a WS200 tune, so we're going to have this is 172 crank horsepower. We're taking it to 200 wheel horsepower, so I'm going to assume that it's probably around a 50 horsepower increase.
Look at this.
What's this?
Magnetized material. Do not ship by air.
Wow. What is it?
Cooper's Christmas gift from Emma.
No. So as you can see, adjust wastegate crack pressure, 8 psi. Do you know where our mini vac is?
I believe it's back there in the corner.
Or in the toolbox, under the toolbox? Not sure. But we'll get inside of here. There's a rod on the wastegate that you have to loosen, and you pump it up with pressure until the rod moves, and that's how you adjust it, and it tells you the PSI and all that good stuff. But for now, let's unravel that and plug it into there. And within minutes, this thing should have 200 horsepower. We got all this stuff in here covering the seat, so nothing happens. That seat's out, so it should be in there. There you go. So, all right, we'll turn the key on.
Do I unplug it in?
Yep. Let this load for a minute here.
What's this?
All required files found. Press this select tune. Searching for file tune. There it is. WS200 with a 91 or 93 pump. We run 93 pump, but we still, I mean, you can still put 91 in it. It ain't gonna hurt. WS 200, 93 pump. All the WS 170, 17 boost, premium fuel, 8 psi crack pressure. Press. Pair this device to the connected vehicle. Delete incompatible SDK and DJT files. Someone's texting me, don't mind that. Flash ECU with a selected tune file. Repairing. Initializing. 5%.
It's crazy that it's this easy.
Yeah. While this is verifying, I was going to say while this is going, might take a few minutes. Let's crack the cover off here. This is a little bit different cover. This is an XMR cover, so it's not like ours.
It has hoses on there.
Does it? So we'll have to unhook. I can't see it from over here. Can you see the hoses?
Okay.
Okay. So we'll need a flat screwdriver, and then we'll be back when we take this off. We'll come back here real quick and then check into this. This is taking a few minutes, so while we're waiting on this, we'll get this stuff taken care of. Okay. This beeped at me, or flashed. Flash complete. To verify flash, turn key off, then on. Off. We'll let this power down. Takes like 5-10 seconds. Turn the key on. Now you have 200 horsepower. So this is done. This part's all good. We'll fire it up. Purrs like a kitten. We'll repeat the process on the other machine once we get it over here.
We'll run that wire over. Did you show them we brought the mount?
Yeah, we'll put that mount here. That will go in like this area here. And now what we're gonna do is I'm getting my hoses set up here.
We decided not to take this off.
Yeah, so we're gonna put. I gotta try to do this with the camera.
Do you want to go over on this side?
We loosened the nut on the wastegate. We're gonna put this hose on here, and then we're gonna use our pump here, the Maddox dual pump. It goes out or in, either one. And then we're gonna pump some pressure into that until we're at 8 psi, and you'll be able to see that rod move. So we're gonna get set up to do that now. Okay, I know you're probably not gonna be able to see both, but I'm gonna pump pressure into this. Can you see the gauge and the rod?
Yes.
Once I get to a certain pressure, that rod's gonna move right there. So what psi is that? 6? 6.5. All right, so we're aiming for 8 psi. I'll let the air out of this, and we're gonna adjust this till we get 8 psi. I'm gonna turn it in. I'm gonna get it this way, clockwise. We'll see what that gets us. So you're gonna watch for the rod to move, and for this, hopefully, to hit about 8. You wanna go slow.
Right there.
What we have?
In between 7 and 8 looks like.
All right, we'll go a little bit more.
Started to budge.
Looks like 8 to me.
Yep.
Okay. there you go. You can see the wastegate moving. That's what gives you a boost. Okay. Now, what you'll want to do is get this hose back on there, tighten this jam nut up so it can't move, and you got 200 horsepower. Not bad for, I think they're about, what, 700 bucks or so. So,
About 700 bucks in a half an hour.
yeah, 700 bucks. Let me try to get out of here without getting hurt. About 700 bucks or so, plus a little bit of labor. I know in the past you used to have to download files and send it to John Whalen, and that's how me and Sherry did ours. But you don't have to do that anymore, which is nice. Not for a basic tune. If you want something custom, he still does that. But that's the tune.
Just go run the wire.
We have. Do you have the Halo unboxed? Got some cool stickers too.
Open.
The Halo 30s here. I think I showed you earlier in the video. We're gonna get that puppy in.
Very soon.
Nice. Solid aluminum. And the axles. We have the axles. Tubing bender. We're borrowing the dies for now. We're gonna get some of our own dies. We wanted to make sure everything was gonna work for the cage. So we're gonna get our own dies. We have that. And now I need a coping tool because I cope them all by hand, which is a pain in the butt. I have templates here that I use. I think that's the bottom of the intrusion bar. Put that on there, trace it, grind it out. It's working, but it's a slow process. But I think, what are we doing next? Are we going to tackle the diff next? Till Scott gets here? It's buttoned up.
I put it which side? This side?
Yeah, this side.
So you have to hold that little finger up.
Yeah. The little thinger?
The little finger.
Okay.
You know what I was talking about.
This little thinger?
That little finger.
These things are a tight fit, so I might have to finagle it a little bit.
It is so cold. It's like holding an ice cube.
Don't forget, the spline goes in the back.
I know. Should I put the front in first?
Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. Might have to unbolt, you think? Oh, something's happening. Sorry, I'm probably not doing a very good job filming. Look at that baby.
With that hanger.
Oh, Halo 30. Big dog. You guys have seen me take the front end off a whole bunch of times. If you haven't, you can go watch a previous video. But the basic rundown is 30mm axle nut, 15mm ball joint, 18mm bolt here, 18mm bolt here, 15mm bolt here for the caliper, and that's it. And then it pulls off.
The end.
These are 18s up here for the A-arms. You have to take one A-arm. We took that side off. Loosened this side because we had to take the bulkhead off to weld and paint it, so that'll come off. But that's that. We'll be ready for axles, huh?
Yep.
Which are? Let's pull these bad dogs out. You know, one thing I was a little disappointed in when I saw these, Sherry.
They weren't Turners.
They don't have the orange boot. Hold that. I'll get a. When you see an orange boot on the outboard side of an axle, you know that it's an RCV, and these ones didn't come with the orange boot. I don't know what's up with that. I know another guy that bought a set of RCVs, and his didn't come with the orange boot. So And the Halo 30s are a left and a right, as you can see right there. This is the driver's side. This is the passenger side. Alright. We'll get this bolted up and we'll be back with putting the axles and stuff back together. Put the actuator on. It takes two 10 millimeter bolts. Oh, I dropped it.
I see it. I see it. Yeah.
And that on there. Get that tightened down. If you have a 64-inch machine, there's a bar that goes here that you have to cut out and re-weld in a different spot so this actuator doesn't interfere. Ask me how I know. Now we're ready to pop the axle in. Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Wind all the way.
You're moving the other side.
All right. Slacking on the updates. No cage. Still have to put the center bar in here. So this one is basically done. We can got that. I think I might have showed you that earlier. I'm not sure. We're gonna pull this one out. We're gonna pull the other one in. I gotta add the tune, the tires, and then we can start messing with the cage and stuff. I gotta get this welded, and then kind of showed you guys clips of welding before on our other cages, so I think we'll probably just skip that. Welding's welding. You've seen it once, you've seen it 100 times. So we'll get this one welded up. We'll get it painted. I think we're probably going to build like a paint booth in here out of like a canopy and some saran wrap, maybe an exhaust to keep it heated so it's not out in the cold. We'll get that welded, get it painted, and get the other one done to this point, and then put them both back together, and then I think we'll come back and we'll show you the final product. So it should be in the next clip or so you'll be able to see a finished product. We'll skip right to it. It's gonna look good. We're gonna get the other one, or this one out, we're gonna get the other one in, and then we're gonna get that one finished. It's probably gonna be, I'm gonna say probably 2 or 3 weeks until we're back with the next clip, but it'll be a next clip for you, a couple weeks for us, so we'll see you there. Okay, what's up everyone? We are at the final stage, the reveal. It's been probably 2 weeks since the last time I was on camera showing you guys what we were doing. We'll show you the Can-Ams, and then we'll tell you a little bit about what we did. It's starting to snow, and the owners are coming here in probably about an hour or two, so we'll walk through this real quick so they don't get too wet. Unfortunately, I don't know if he has an enclosed trailer, so they might be going home in this weather. I don't know yet. Yeah. But there they are, guys. That's custom cages is the main thing that we did. They are, I mentioned earlier in the video, they're 2018 XMRs, Turbo Rs. We did a Whelen tune on them, brought it up to 200 wheel horsepower. We put 35-inch Maxxis Rockzillas on them, 35-10-15s on a System 3 SB4 beadlock rim, 4.3 offset. Rocking the Super ATV high clearance trailing arms. They've done us very well. Custom rear bumper, 16th inch steel roof, 95 thousandths DOM for the front and rear bumper parts, 120 wall DOM above the head, the intrusion bars and the braces. We did shock therapy limit straps. He's rocking the RCV Halo 30 axles, and of course the Halo 30 diff. It's got that. We reused his front bumper, cut it off, welded the bungs on there for his front bumper there. There's a look of the Halo 30. Removed the sway bar. Here's the tune, the Whelen tune. Comes with the PV3 display. Wait for that to load up here. The dyno jet. And there it is. We've added rock lights for them. Got one on each corner. 4 rock lights, any color he wants. We added 4-point harnesses all the way around. Both machines, his and hers. I think that is about it, guys. That's hope he's happy with them. I know it was a fun build for us. This is the style cage that I run. We designed it here, and he's about 6 foot, maybe 6'2", and my cage is actually down here, so we added a little bit of head height for him. That way he doesn't hit his head, because I'm 5'10" and I'm pretty close. So we raised that up. Same design, same radius and all that, just a little bit more headroom. But hope you guys enjoyed watching the build. I know it was fun for us to do. I'm gonna put Sherry and Scott on the spot. Anything you want to say?
Can't wait to do mine.
I think they look awesome.
I guess
It turned out really good.
ours are. I think ours are next.
The fronts just look so good with those bumpers tied in.
Yeah, the EXO style cage, man, it's so aggressive looking.
Yeah.
He sent us some pictures of some styles that he liked, and he kind of gave us an open window to build whatever we wanted. And this is the design we come up with, so
It just completes it.
yeah, I think the paint matches very well. We did the black roof as like an accent. I can get you guys a look at that. We did stainless steel button heads for the roof fasteners. Flat bar in the corners is a type of a gusset and roof mount. So all this above your head is 120 wall. The intrusion bars, the side bars, everything up here is 120 DOM. And then from here back is 95, and from here up is 95. There it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit us up. You can shoot us an email, thecanamcrew@yahoo.com. Message us on Facebook if you're interested in a build yourself. We'll treat you right. Hopefully you like what you see. And he'll be here soon, so we got to get him in, get him polished up, looking real fresh. I got him muddy driving through the wet yard. And there you have it, folks. We'll see you on the next one.